Hey everyone, Alexa here from the blog theduvallhomestead.com, where I share farm-to-table recipes and homemade natural living. And today I'm going to bring you along a homestead vlog, day in the life of a full-time mom myself with my daughter and our little homestead. So every day we do very similar things such as chores, cooking, grocery shopping, and although it may seem repetitive to me because I'm doing it every single day, I always like to see other people and their daily routines, especially if they're a stay-at-home mom. So if you are in that boat, you will really appreciate this video. So I don't know how the day is going to play out today. I'm just going to bring the camera along as I go. I'm filming this intro right now in the late afternoon, but I will show you from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. So the first thing that I do when I wake up is feed everybody. There's 3 chickens, 2 cats, my husband and I, our baby. We all are very hungry, and so here I'm just feeding the chickens. I have fermented chicken feed in the refrigerator. I ferment the chicken feed so that it wastes less. It's also healthier for them because they get probiotics from the fermentation. I have made my own chicken feed before, and I have some information about that on my blog if you want to learn more, but this is actually just regular chicken feed mixed with water and let sit out so that it ferments. Now, I would really like to get up before my daughter Allison so I can do all this before she wakes up, because I don't know about you, but once my daughter wakes up, it's just difficult to get things done, and she's very, very hungry. So what has to get done first is making a kefir smoothie, so that's what I'm doing here. I got interrupted because Allison wanted something to do to help, and so she's helping me empty the dishwasher now. I try to let her help with everything that I'm doing. Interrupted for a second with the dishwasher. It's a very fluid situation every morning, kind of a little bit of smoothie making, a little bit of other things. Pouring the kefir into the smoothie jar. Today, frozen mango, frozen peaches, frozen pineapple, frozen strawberries. Kind of a Hawaiian blend. Fermented cod liver oil. Very good for you. Yeah, oil. Yeah. Fermented cod liver oil. Everyone is so hungry in the morning, including myself. I'm the last to eat, though. Mom. Yes? Yes, Alex. No. Coming.
Yeah, I'll get it for her.
Everybody wants everything in the morning.
Here's all nugget.
Alright, now let's return to making your egg. Salt. Okay, open up the new milk, and there'll be plenty of cream on top of this milk. After Allison is fed, then I work on my breakfast and my husband's breakfast. Usually we have some form of eggs and toast, something along those lines. This is my homemade sourdough bread. Flour. I'm gonna get some more toast. Then, before I know it, it's time to make lunch. I've started to make lunch right after breakfast these days. I decided to make a chicken noodle soup here. Garlic. Yeah, we want to cut it into 1-inch thick slices. add that to my stove. Good job. Celery. 2, pretty big, 3. Okay, and I have frozen chicken from the last time we made a bunch of chicken and didn't eat all of it, so I'm gonna throw that in there. Best way to use up leftover chicken is definitely in a soup. And I also add my seasonings, which are a bay leaf and salt and pepper. I just had my first sip of coffee for the day. It's 11:30 in the morning. And this is how the mornings usually go because it's just cooking breakfast and then cooking lunch and then it's just crazy. But the coffee, I realized, sat out for a little bit. I didn't drink it right away and it's just such a party foul when you don't drink hot coffee. So I need to get better at that. So I had a sip of hot coffee. Now we're gonna go upstairs and get ready and we're gonna go to the farm and get our eggs. This is the corner color, as they call it. You should always have a light color on your lid, a neutral color on the crease, and then if you want to add a dark, it can go in the corner, and then you kind of go with a U or like a moon arc to spread that. Always starting in the corner though. You never want to get this in the inside of your eye. It should be from the outside in. Circles, and then I go inward. Learned that trick back in the NFL days. I don't usually put much makeup on when I'm just hanging out at home, but sometimes I like to because I feel like I accomplish more when I have makeup on. And my mascara, I love this mascara because it's 100% organic. Okay, this is hard to do while talking and looking at the camera. So it is made of blueberries, which was what gives it its dark color. It looks black, but it's actually blue, and it actually smells like blueberries too, which is fun. And I always save the lips for last because who knows what will happen by the time I get from here to wherever I'm going. So I usually put my lips on in the car. This is an organic hairspray that I really like. It's from Karina Organics. And it just kind of helps, especially if your hair is dirty, which mine is today. It helps give it like some texture. And it's non-toxic, which I would never use toxic hairspray. I used to all the time. And it's just so bad because you're breathing it in. So that's my alternative for that. So we're all good to go now. Let's head out. Okay, very bright sun right behind my camera, but we made it in the car. We're gonna go to get eggs. I have a feeling we're not gonna make it to get raw milk as well because she's acting a little bit tired, but we are going to get eggs because we like this farm. We do have chickens and we get, well, right now we're getting about 2 eggs a day. So we only have a few chickens, so it's not enough. We eat 5 or 6 eggs per day in our little family of 3. So I like to supplement with eggs that I can see where the chickens are coming from, and we have a farm nearby that has a bunch of chickens and I can see them, and so that's where we're gonna go today. Farm stand. Where's the farm stand? Garlic, we've got Italian purple garlic, chestnut red, silver white. I don't know the difference. Let's get all of them. We love garlic, so. Are you picking up some seeds? Should we start thinking about spring? Is it too early? What's that with the cow? Wow. Look at the snowy mountains. Yeah. I got home and just added a bunch of leftover pasta. So this is a heavy leftover meal. This is einkorn whole grain pasta. It makes for a really good chicken noodle soup. And I'm gonna add a little more bone broth to this, and we're ready to eat. So the nap did not happen today, so we're gonna change plans a little bit and work on things I can do with her up. I was gonna do some meal prep with some butternut squash, but I don't feel like doing that much more cooking with her because it just can get difficult, especially if she's tired. So I'm gonna work on folding laundry, doing just regular house chores that need to get done. Hi, chickens. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Touch the chickens. Very nice. Can you hand them some? So right now we're out here feeding the chickens. We give them grubblies, which are basically dried worms. Really good protein source, I believe calcium as well, just all good stuff. So I love to do that with Allison because she likes to feed the chickens. And I also just dumped a big bag of compost. This was like carrot heads, celery, leftover lettuce, maybe tomatoes if we had any, some, you know, soft berries or something like that. I used to keep an official compost bin back here, and I actually showed that to you in a video a while ago, but with the chickens using this space, I actually just give them all of the scraps. Now I'm gonna go back inside the house, and I don't know what else the day will bring. Whenever we skip a nap time, it's always a very random schedule. We just don't really ever have a schedule. It's always living in the moment here, so. Okay, we're going for a walk. I got work early. Colors of winter. Green, brown, white, everything sleeping before it wakes up in a few weeks. So as you can see, John and I are cooking dinner now. The day really flies by when your toddler doesn't nap because you are spending the whole day with them. And then all of a sudden it's like time to make dinner. And actually tonight, John was helping out. He was making a rotisserie chicken, which is fantastic. Rotisserie chicken, John's favorite, and mine as well. I really like it. Sweet potatoes for my sweet potato. Okay, the baby's asleep. The dinner is mostly made for my husband and I, and we are going to sign off for the night. So thank you so much for joining me in this day in the life vlog, homesteading mom video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'd love it if you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Every week I post a new farm-to-table recipe and homemade natural living. I am going to enjoy a very small pour of wine and dinner. Good night.